Hello, hello, Aries. Welcome to the Happy Hippie Intuitive. This is Nina, and I am here to do your 2022 reading. Now, I have divided into just one and one this time instead of doing every three signs together in one video. So you will get your own little video this time around, being that it's a big topic the whole year of 2022, Aries. So I hope you will appreciate this video. So we're going to look at the energies that might come towards you this coming year. What will be your main kind of themes coming up, or what will be the energies that you are going to maneuver, or that might come towards you for maneuvering this coming year, Aries. Now, I would like to inform you that these, of course, are general readings, so you must take what resonates and leave the rest behind, please. I will list the cards I use below so that you can find your cards if you like the cards that I use. And with further ado, let's get into the reading. So I'm going to start with picking 3 oracle cards. That's going to be your overarching energy. Okay, that's going to be the main topic of the year to come for you, Aries, okay? And then we're going to use some other cards as well, some tarot and some more oracle, to see what else might pop up, okay? So let's look into this, Aries. 2022 numerology being a number 6 year, which is the number for love. So that's good news. Love in every way, shape, or form. So you got release your blocks. You also got step up and lead. And speak your world into being. Okay. So there's a Scorpio energy, a Capricorn, and a Gemini. Okay, let me just feel into the energies here for you, Aries, and we will talk about it in a second. Okay. No, so what I feel this is very much about is, of course, your spiritual journey, most of all. But also I feel it has to do with what you want to do with your life. It can be career, it can be work, it can be a project that you are embarking on. Something that you have been wanting to do. Now, release your blocks with the Scorpio here. And Scorpio being the sign of diving deep, you know, being bold enough to look into those deep emotions within you. So there might be something that you need to look into this coming year, and setting aside the time, doing meditation, doing yoga, doing things that will put you into alignment so that you can feel things through, okay? Because feeling things through on your own is fine, but if you have that kind of hand with you, which is the connection with the universe, with your team, then that will be a whole lot easier. Personally, I have used someone who is a spiritual teacher as well as being a therapist. So for me, that has been very good in releasing and helping and having that helping hand in looking into these blocks that might be different things for different people, but for me it was anxiety and trauma. So, but of course this can be other things for other people as well. So look into that and set aside the time. Plan for having the time to do that work, okay? Because I feel like that is an important thing for you so that you can open up for new energy coming in, okay? They're also saying step up and lead. So for some of you, this might be your spiritual journey, that you're supposed to share your spiritual journey. You're supposed to, or share what it is that you're going through. So that might be for some of you. They're also saying speak your world into being with the Gemini, which is, of course, a sign of communication as well. So as I said, you know, it might be with the lead and the communication that you're supposed to tell people what you're going through. If it is on a personal level, or if it is sharing your journey with many people. So I do feel like this is an opportunity for you. For some of you who are in maybe considering doing some sort of spiritual practice, then this is definitely telling me that you might be stepping into that now if you haven't already. But it is about releasing something within you so you can step into this new though. For others of you who are not considering a spiritual practice, but a work or project in general, I feel like as soon as you have kind of released what it is here that is no longer serving you and that is in need of being loved and fell through, then it's time for you to step up, okay? It's time for you to step into this new. It's time for you to take charge and communicate what it is that you feel is correct, what it is that is dear to your heart, what it is that you desire, okay? So of course, it can also be within relationships that you need to step up and communicate how you want things, how you want it to look, what is it that's important for you in your life. So it's definitely time for you this coming year, Aries, to speak your truth. Definite time for you to step up, speak your truth and say, listen, this is how I want things. This is what matters to me. This is what's dear to my heart. And I need to follow my passion. Okay, so I feel that's a big thing for you this coming year. Now, let us draw some tarot cards on top of this to see what they have to say. Oh, there was some that just flew out. I just have to get them. They fell on the floor. Just a second. Okay, we will look at them. Okay, so let's see what flew on the floor here first. Holding back. Not wanting to release. Being afraid of sharing. Contemplation. Going within. The devil. And the devil being this might be your ego, you see. It might be that your ego is blocking you from moving into something new here. Or you might feel shackled by something. Something might be holding you back. See, holding back. The need to go within, to rest. Need to get rid of the shackles. And that might be the blocks that they're talking about here. Okay? So releasing your blocks might also be releasing someone. Okay? It might be that there's someone in your life that is actually not good for your energy, Aries. And so you need to let go of them. So, yeah, gaining a new perspective on something here. And also allowing yourself to be in limbo for a while, like I said. The Magician pops out. Yeah, I'm not surprised. And the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, underneath. Ace. Okay, Ace of Wands. Beautiful. Ace of Wands being, of course, passion. Being energy. Being new ideas coming your way. Being the want to move forward. The want for change. Okay, I feel like that's the driving force for you this coming year, Aries. So, the Magician, that's you. Okay, you are the magician of your own life. You have all the tools you need, you see. And the offer is coming for you. It's coming right here. But there is something you need to do before you can step into that. So, they're saying that you're holding back. And I feel like it's your ego. So, they're saying to go within. They're saying to set aside the time, as I said in the beginning, to feel this through. Now, the blocks can be, of course, your ego, but it can also be someone from the outside. But your ego still needs work because it depends on how you look upon it. So that's when the Hangman comes in. You need to stay in limbo, in this mode here for a while to figure it out and to release whatever this energy is. Whether it be somebody on the outside or whether it be your own ego. But it needs time. Okay? So this is also telling me that you need to be patient with yourself, Aries. Okay? In this process here, which I feel is the first part of the year. Okay? So see if you can work more on that maybe in the winter time now. See if you can, or summer if you're living on the other side of the planet, of course. But the months of January, February, March, maybe, that you are maybe setting aside extra time on working on these blocks, okay? See if you can do that so that come spring, that maybe you will be in a better balance. The energy flow will be in a better balance. You will have gained the knowledge that you need in order to appreciate what's coming, the offer that's coming for you. And then it's time to step up and lead. Now, of course, the time frame might be different for each and every one. I mean, for some of you, you might already be deep down into releasing these blocks, and maybe there isn't so much left before you kind of felt it through. And you are maybe feeling already now that you can step up and lead. So you have to adjust this to where you are, Aries, okay? So I also want to draw some cards from the angels. Let's see what they have to say about the situation. So these are animal and angel cards with advice. So let's see what they have to say. The bee. Spread heart healing with joy. Archangel Preminilik. So that might be an archangel you can look into. Spread heart healing with joy. Okay. But for me, the bee is, of course, the busy bee. And Aries being that fire and that want and that leader kind of naturally by itself. I do feel that the want for that is very much present now. And that you kind of want to move forward and you have that within you. But for me, I have a feeling that you're failing to see the joy in that right now. And that's because there is some releasing needed. But what I feel like you're going to come into this, you see, spread heart healing with joy. I feel like that's kind of where you're headed, though. So I feel like in all, even though some of these cards might look grim, I feel like this is a very positive reading for you, Aries, okay? Now, one more card. Dove. Spread messages of peace and harmony. Archangel Baki. So again about spreading the message. Spread heart healing energy. Spread the message. Communication. Communicate your world into being. So very much about communication for you now, Aries. Okay. I feel like that's very important. A very strong message about you communicating now. You spreading the word. You being the leader. Okay. So whatever it is, that project that you have been thinking of, I feel like this is definitely a message from them saying that this is going to come to fruition. It's going to happen. Let us pull a couple of charms in the end today, Aries. Okay, so let's see what you got here. Now, you got the dice with the number 6, and for me, that's a very positive sign. It is only 6 numbers on the dice, and when you get the highest number, it's kind of a reward, I feel. So that might be significant, and you're also going into a 6th year, so there might be a love thing within that. So let me just put this down. So you got a little gem here, so about putting on the nice stuff, about appreciating the good stuff and appreciating what works. You got the loyal dog. So I don't know if you are an animal lover, if you have a dog, or there might be a message of loyalty for you. Now, this is, of course, the snail house. So that might be about your home, your house, your what you have around you, what you surround yourself with. And there's a baby here. So I don't know if somebody is having a baby, either someone in your family, friends, children, grandchildren, whatever. There's some sort of baby, but the baby can, of course, also be your baby. You're wanting to grow something. You're wanting to get into this new and start up something. There's a mask here, so there might be something that's hidden, and that might be what it is that you're not maybe wanting to look into to try, that needs the releasing. Maybe you're holding back because you don't want to go down that road because it hurts. So I get that, but it is definitely a message to do it anyways. Now you get a pearl with a lot of blue stripes on it. For me, that's kind of the air element. Might be a little bit too much in your head here, Aries, is what I feel. You have a fish, so that is, of course, prosperity. And you have a fairy, so an invitation to go into nature. You got another gem, so about putting on the nice stuff, about decorating your house. Maybe that's what this is here. Maybe there will be some change in your household. Now, the elephant never forgets. So there might be something here that you are not wanting to release because it's hard to let go of. Maybe you've been hurt by somebody and it's really hard to forgive. With that, I would say you don't have to forgive the person for the deed they did, but see that the energy of that person, the soul of that person, you already made that deal before you came here for that person to play that part for you. So you can forgive kind of the soul of that person, okay? Again, with higher perspective, hangman energy, seeing the bigger perspective, seeing something for what it is, seeing the truth about something. Eiffel Tower can be, of course, Paris. It can be a trip to Paris, but it's also building blocks, slow and steady, one on top of the other, right? There is a shell here, so that's about the water element diving deep, as I said, but also I feel like a very feminine energy here. So look into if you have enough yang energy, yin energy within you. If it's a balance, you know, with the feminine and masculine energies within you. So there might be something there. You also have here a cup. It's kind of a reward. So I do feel like there's a reward coming after you've done this work, after you've kind of gone through this energy shift. There is some sort of reward for you coming, I feel, Aries. So those are your charms for this coming year. Have a good look at those. And these are the cards, of course. And so I would say in general, Aries, feeling into this, setting aside the time, setting it in your schedule for time for yoga or meditation practice, those kind of things. And once you have felt that through, step it up, start sharing, speaking your truth, being the magician that you are. And there will be an offer coming towards you for something new. You also had the Ace of Wands, which telling me that you have the energy to go through with this, and also with the busy bee here. So I feel like that's very much appropriate. And the dove is also a peace. The white dove is also about peace, okay? So I do feel like there might, for some of you, be making peace with someone, okay? Might be that masked thing that you don't want to look into. Now, that's difficult to feel through, but I feel like it's necessary to do this year. If there is somebody in your vicinity, in your life, that you have kind of a falling out with, or that you feel is difficult to deal with, I feel like you have to take that difficult conversation, or maybe make the decision to cut them out of your life also, or to distance yourself from that energy, okay? So there is some sort of shift in the energies needed here, is what I feel for you, Aries, okay? But rewards are definitely coming. Maybe some baby coming your way, or the baby is a project. Taking the higher perspective here. Forgiving where it's needed forgiveness. And there is some sort of loyalty coming out. And I feel like it has to do with this offer coming, okay? So I do feel like there is huge potential this coming year for you, Aries, most definitely, okay? Well, I feel like that was pretty much all I had for you. I hope this made sense. I hope you liked this reading. If you didn't, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. I wish you the very best moving into this new year, Aries. Until the next time I see you.